Okay, this is just a very simple project of doing a little snowman. Uh, Actually, it's like a marshmallow snowman where they stack the marshmallows on top, and that's kind of where I got the idea from. So, and just doing a little bit of a different version of it. Um, we're going to go back to the hat. We're going to finish that up first. I know I'm jumping around a little bit, but let me just clean this off, get rid of all the bandsaw marks and stuff like that. You can spray it with that solution if your piece is a little hard. This has been a real nice piece to work with. This is actually air dried, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to outline the tassel portion. Okay, we'll do that next. And go up and around. Just a stop cut is all we're doing. Alright, and then we're going to take this down and around. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take this little notch out. So it shows that that hat's going to be tucked underneath that tassel a little bit. Alright, just like so. Okay, see how I did that? I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. This would be a fun project for a club to do if you want to do something kind of simple. Nothing really super fancy, that anybody can do it, beginners or you know, advanced people. Yeah. I like things that are simple to do and fun to do. So we're going to just round off the tassel portion. Do that to the top. Okay, now there is a little bit of a bump there, so we're going to just remove a little bit of that. And clean this up first. Yeah, you want to get rid of all those knife marks because when you go to paint, it is not going to show up darker because it's a little on the rough side. So if you kind of sliver it off with your knife, that works the best. See how I got that tucked underneath there? It looks like it's tucked underneath. Alright, so then take your pencil and we're going to, let me redefine this just a tad more. It's not to my liking yet. There we go. Okay, and we're going to take the little rough spot off of there too. Alright. The next thing we're going to do is we're just going to take our, do like a V, okay? This is an idea, and I'm going to go up a little ways into the head there. We're going to give it some shape. It's a little square, but it is like a marshmallow, so I'm just going to do a stop cut and cut in from the side. And we're going to go in a little deeper because I want that really pronounced well. Okay, so perfect. Okay, see that? And we're going to do the same thing to this side. So we're going to follow that line. Go in kind of deep. Take your knife and cut it out from the side. Just like so. Alright, that's what it should look like. And we round off that edge. Kind of blend things together a little bit. And I'm just going to try to round this up a little bit more. Alright, and take care of that little, I'm trying to make the head look a little more rounder than square. But again, this is a simple project. It's not supposed to have a huge amount of detail to it. And if you can help it. Alright, so that's what we have so far. Now we got to do the cap portion. So we're going to do this here. About a quarter of an inch. We're going to go all the way around. Let me just take a little bit of that corner off. There we go. We're going to just go around the cap here. We'll be rounding this off anyway. Kind of try to match it to your other side there if you can. And again, we're going to do a stop cut all the way around for the hat. Okay. And again, we're going to take the tip of the knife, we're just going to cut part of it out. Now that's kind of tricky because you're kind of on the end grain here. Just take your time. Make sure that your knife is sharp. You know, that your glove is on, your thumb guard is on, and all that good stuff. Alright. One thing that really blessed me with doing the classes this past week was the fact that I had 3 comments of how relaxing it was for them and how much they enjoyed it. And that was the key, okay? That was the key to enjoying it, was the fact that it relaxed them and they were enjoying it because they were relaxed. And I was very proud of my students. They did a super job on their Santas. If you didn't get to see what their work looked like, go to my blog, which is the Carver's Woodshop blogspot.com. I probably have a link here. You can just tap into it on the side here along YouTube. I usually do. And take a look at, scroll down and take a look at the class and the picture of us. That was nice that somebody did that for us, and they did a super job. I will say they took their time. You know, they listened to the instruction, which was good, and they just really had a nice time just chatting with each other and carving us too. You know, we were together for a couple of days, so it made it a very nice. Absolutely a very nice time for everybody, including me. I really enjoyed it. You know, I want to have fun. I want people to enjoy it when they come. And, okay, so that's his hat. We're going to tuck this in a little further. We really want that rounded and pronounced. So, again, you see I'm using the tip of the knife. But yeah, go and take a look at those photos from those folks. They did a super job. 3 of them never really did any carving before, so I was very impressed with their work. They did a great job. Okay, so that's the top. That's now the nose, okay. We'll go back to the we had this cut out. Now we need to follow this all the way around. So let me finish this up here and make this more pronounced here. I'm going to take a little notch out of that. And the reason I'm doing that is just to give it a little more realism or a little added detail to it. I try not to scrape my knife like that. It does dull it when you do that. Okay, so try not to do what I just did. Yeah, try to cut things out, not pry things or scrape things out if you can help it. I know sometimes it's not possible, but do your best not to scrape things. All right, now we got the top portion of this. And I'm just trying to pronounce it a little bit more. Alright. We're going to paint this thing too, so you can join me in that if you want to know how to paint it. The face is going to be very, 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 very simple. There isn't going to be a whole lot to the face, folks. It's going to be very, very simple. Nothing complex. It's just going to be painted on. The eyes are going to be painted on. The mouth I will carve in, but the 2 dots for the black eyes will be painted on. Okay? We're not going to do anything fancy there. So you don't have to worry about, oh my goodness, I don't know how to do eyes. Don't worry about it. We're not doing that anyway. Okay, we'll be right back.